rock that beat.
So if I'm being completely honest, I don't know what to say about this episode from My Hero Academia. I was already expecting what it was going to be, but I thought it was going to just be how it was in the one singular episode, and then we were just going to continue on, ahead from there. But no, the episode decides that it wants to be a two-parter episode, uh, so we have to wait until next week to see how it concludes. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that they fucking passed the exams, and Todoroki and Bakugo are gonna be able to exceed on further, and then be able to potentially do hero work, I guess. But just I mean, like I said, I don't really know what to say. I mean, the episode does what it does. It's basically just Bakugo, Todoroki, and then the kids from Shiketsu, Inasa, and Kami, possibly disguised by Himiko. And it's just them trying to win over the hearts of children. And then that's the episode. And of course, like, things don't work out like the way that it's supposed to, because all of them have really strong, well, mainly Inasa, Todoroki, and Bakugo, but they have really strong combat capabilities, and they have the potential to be really strong heroes, but the thing that they lack is heart, and so they have to try to win over the hearts of children if they want to be able to win over the hearts of civilians who need help whenever they're in danger of villains and they need to be saved by a hero. That's basically the whole antithesis of the episode. It's basically just what they are trying to do within the episode. And of course, it doesn't end up working out in that way, because Bakugo literally wants to fight some of these fucking kids. Todoroki's boring the hell out of these fucking kids. Inasa just doesn't know how to interact with people properly. And all the little children who are girls, hate Kami because they really like the boys, and the boys really like Kami. I don't know, that was just really weird. And then the most interesting part of the episode was literally just All Might and Endeavor talking to each other. Like, they're literally sitting there and they're talking to each other. And it's very interesting because Endeavor currently right now is the number one hero. And the entire time as he was trying to become the number one hero, he was trying to surpass All Might, even though he never knew that he could really do that. Which is why he had Todoroki, his son, try to be able to become the next number one hero and surpass All Might. But even Endeavor in an episode, he says that even he's realizing that without the symbol of peace, without All Might as the number one hero, crime is rising. It's raised over 3%, he says in the episode, since the coming years when All Might was a hero and he was active. And now that he's gone, criminals are starting to come back out, and they're starting to do, their whole thing. And I just really like this part of the episode because it's literally just these two characters who are polar opposites of each other, talking to each other, and one of them is trying to figure out what he needs to do in order to become essentially the next symbol of peace. But All Might tells him that he should be trying to find his own way without rushing it, and maybe one day even he will be able to become some sort of symbol for people and be able to do what All Might did in his own way. And then that's the only real part of the episode that I really liked, besides maybe Present Mike, and the fact that he's sitting there with All Might, and then eventually he's just like, after some point, he wants to go and start doing like play-by-play announcements of what's going on with our main characters within the episode, which I thought was funny. But other than those two parts, all it really is just Bakugo poorly trying to win over the hearts of children, and that's essentially it. And it's just, there's one part of the episode which I already know is probably what has probably pissed off a lot of My Hero Academia fans, when he says in the episode that he was raised with violence. And I mentioned this before on Twitter, and I was like, like, the people who are standing this fucking character and are acting like he's the most perfect character in the world, these are essentially the children that Bakugo has won over, because they're gonna go and make the whole excuse of like, yeah, it's because of his family and his living environment when he was a child. That's the reason why the way that he is. You know, his mom is abusive because people have been fucking saying that his mom was abusive to him since he was a child and blah 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 blah. And I'm sitting here and I'm reading this shit online and I'm just like, yeah, Todoroki was the one who was abused, but he's actually the one trying to get over that, right? He's trying to get over the fact that he was essentially abused by his father and then sort of semi-abandoned by his own mother because she couldn't live in that environment anymore and lashed out, and she regrets that. Todoroki is the one who's trying to, move past that situation and that point of his life, and just he's trying to become a better person. Bakugo would act out. Bakugo would act out and act like a problem child. And yeah, he would get fucking, hit by his mom. That's not abuse. That's just discipline. I was spanked by my mom whenever I would act out, and I would say I'm a perfectly fine person. I'm not really, aggressive for no reason. I would like to say I'm a pretty nice person. Like, yeah, I got spanked when I was a kid, but that didn't really do anything to me besides not do whatever I did that got me fucking hit by my mom or my dad, right? That's just it. That's all that would happen. I would like to say I'm a nice kid because of that, and I turned out better. Bakugo didn't. He decided to take that, he decided to take that as a sign of aggression and violence, and he started to use that and implement that within his life, and now that's the reason why he is the way that he is. And I think it's stupid. Whatever people are saying about this, I think it's stupid. I don't know if they are or have been saying anything about this, but it's kind of whatever. It doesn't really mean anything. I just thought I'd mention it because I saw it, and then immediately I was like, oh, these fucking Bakugo stans are gonna fucking freak out, or they probably have been freaking out for like the past couple days since this episode came out. I guarantee it. So whatever. It doesn't really mean anything. All the episode really was just Bakugo poorly trying to win over the hearts of children. That's essentially it. So that's essentially the episode review. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. And if you aren't subscribed for more videos like this, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna try to get another video out today. Probably won't happen. I'll probably just be able to get it out by tomorrow at the very most. But that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day. I'm out. Peace.